Hey guys, this is Tom from Numbers Game Lifestyle, and today we're going to be talking about why approach anxiety is a good thing. Okay, because when you think about it, the barrier to entry for cold approach, day game, is very high. In order to actually compete in that environment, you have to get over your approach anxiety. And that's a big barrier to entry for most men. Most men are not going to want to go about, getting over that approach anxiety to make the approach an environment where it's not normal to do. And that is a good thing for you. And I'm going to explain why. Could you just imagine if every attractive man that you saw was able to cold approach and approach women that he found attractive? Do you realize how difficult it would be for everybody to find a girl in order to, hook up, date, get a girlfriend, get a wife? It'd be extremely difficult if every attractive man were able to cold approach and they were just able to just automatically approach whatever attractive woman that they found attractive, and ask them out. It would be a very difficult dating market. It would be like online dating is right now. It's very difficult. Only the top tier men with the best profiles, the best pictures, actually do well on those apps because the environment is so competitive. And that's exactly how it would be if every attractive man you saw were able to cold approach, and talk to women during the day. So it is a very good thing. Yes, like right now, if you've never done it before, you're struggling with approach anxiety, but that's the barrier to entry. It's just like a big pharmaceutical company. In order for them to even get off the ground, they have to invest millions and millions of dollars to, start a pharmaceutical company. But that's the great thing. Once you're there, there's very few people competing in that environment because it costs so much to start your own pharmaceutical company. And it's the same thing with cold approach and day game. Yes, it is scary to get over approach anxiety and, risk rejection, people saying no to you. But if you're one of the people that is able to do that, you're in the clear. You are not competing against very many guys in that situation because not many guys are doing it. If you were to go downtown, see a lot of attractive men approaching women at bus stops, approaching women at the mall, man, it would be like, damn, this is getting hairy. That would kind of scare me. That would worry me if I saw a lot of attractive men approaching women during the day. I'd be like, oh man, this town is going to be rough. This town is going to be tough to, get around and find what I'm looking for because so many other men are doing the exact same thing I am. And that is the way the online world works right now because the barrier to entry is so low. You just, you download the app for free, you take a couple pictures and you're in the online dating game. So of course, since it's so low risk, there's no barrier to entry, there are tons and tons of men competing in this environment, for very few women. The competition is crazy high. In order to succeed, you have to be in that top 10 percentile to have a good time online. And it takes a lot of work to get to that 10%. Whereas that same guy have a lot more enjoyable time if he's competing in a less competitive environment, like day game, where a lot of the good looking guys are too scared, let's face it, too chicken shit to approach women that they don't know during the day. And that is a good thing. Once you've upgraded yourself, look above average and you're able to talk to women during the day, there's not going to be as very many guys doing what you're doing. Just a quick intermission here, guys. If you could like, comment, or subscribe. The YouTube algorithm loves that stuff. So if you could do that, that would help me out considerably. Thank you. That same mindset drives me in into this business world. Building a YouTube channel, building a following, is difficult. In this day and age, everybody will tell you it's going to take a long time and a lot of work in order to, be successful and to build enough, a following to, get out of your 9 to 5 or whatever it is. And that is a good thing. Imagine if it was easy and like, it only took a couple videos and you'd be blown up and yeah, you'd be set and have no need to work or do anything like that. No 9 to 5 anymore. Yeah, then it would be super difficult as more and more people would flood the market and make it more difficult for everyone. That's just the way it is. Like, so you want to embrace the high barrier to entry because yes, if you can get over this approach anxiety, if you get over that anxiety that you feel about talking to women during the day, you'll be one of the elite few of men that actually do that. I see it like my city, like Vancouver, it's pretty, there's a lot of guys doing cold approach. Like if I go outside and, my girlfriend goes outside, she'll get approached. Like it just happens. It's automatic. Doesn't matter where she is at the gym, whether she's on the bus or anything like that. Guys approach her, guys talk to her, guys try to like ask her out. So my city is pretty like prevalent with cold approach, but keep in mind that very few attractive men do this, and that's a good thing. Most attractive men, they're the ones that struggle with approach anxiety the most. I've found like the more attractive the guy is, the more likely he is to struggle with approach anxiety. And why is that? Why do like more attractive guys struggle with approach anxiety more than less attractive guys? And I believe it's because of their ego. Their ego thinks like, oh man, like I better not get rejected. I'm a good looking guy. Like if I get rejected, my whole world's going to come crumbling down. And so they build this up into like this, their whole identity is being like attractive and attracted to women. So the odds, like when the rejection, the possibility of rejection comes, it's really intimidating for them, right? Whereas a guy that's, let's say it's not very good looking, he'll have the least likely to struggle with approach anxiety because his expectations are so low. He's like, yeah, like I know I'm not good looking. I know I'm probably going to get rejected. It's not going to be a big deal. So he goes in, talks to women, gets rejected, whatever. He doesn't take it so personally. Whereas a good looking guy, that struggle of like getting over that, oh man, if she says no, it's going to be the end of my world. If she rejects me and tells me to piss off, it's going to really hurt. That's just the nature of the game. That's the way like good looking guys feel when it comes to like approaching women, which is a good thing, which is why you see so few of them approach women during the day. And that's a good thing. At the bar, it's a different story. Guys get drunk, they build up confidence, with their friends and everything like that. It's easier for them to approach in those environments. But during the day, yeah, you're going to be like one of the few guys that actually does it. And if you look above average, you're even in a smaller group, right? Because let's face it, the majority of guys that resort to cold approach, approaching women during the day are not very attractive, which is why like you'll see a lot of guys saying like cold approach doesn't work, it's terrible, what a waste of time. It's because they haven't improved their looks enough to be attractive to most women. And it doesn't matter how good looking you are, you're going to get rejected. So you got to get used to that. You got to get used to women not being sexually available and not being, in the market for what you're selling. And a lot of guys just are like, you know what, screw that. I'm just going to stick to online and hope for the best. Or I'm going to stick to social circle and hope my friends introduce me to someone, or hope, some girl comes up to me and approaches me. Yeah, even though she may not be the best and what exactly I'm looking for, but at least I didn't risk rejection. At least they know I didn't get rejected. That's the thing. Like, I never get rejected, right? That's what they think. Yeah, you never get rejected. That's why you're stuck with women that are, considerably below you in the whole like sexual marketplace. If you need help getting over approach anxiety and being one of the elite few that looks above average and can talk to women during the day and ask them out, then I help guys do that. I've got coaching links down below if you're interested. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching.